Now, I think this is the one we're going to get to see. So we'll go back up and we'll join Judy. And I'm going to bring this stamp with me. This is enormous, absolutely huge. Okay, now, if you are now a centimetre person, and obviously some of our young crafters are going to not even know what we're talking about with an inch, then this, in centimetres, I'll give it to you in centimetres, and it is, or actually somebody's going to work it out for me because I haven't got a clue. Right, so, your turn, Judy.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to stamp this big background on our window plastic here.
Okay.
And I've already stamped one out, but just so that you can see how easy it is to stamp one of these large stamps.
Because it's huge.
It's a huge stamp. So I just take my ink and I apply it directly to this stamp, tap the ink on.
Somebody's just told me that 6 by 5 is 15 by 12 in centimetres.
Oh, good.
My world is full. My cup overflows. Thank you.
Now, I just press straight down, and this is why I like the height.
Yeah.
So that my table's just a little bit lower at hip height, so I can just push straight down.
You realise if somebody's only just switched on, they haven't got a clue. You know when you see Sarah come to us with Stamp Addicts, you know they're not exactly the tallest people in the world. Well, Judy, of course, is incredibly tall. Not. I like you having a box to stand on.
Well, and that's probably why they call me Judikins, because I'm kind of short.
Petite. Even my mum used to say that all good things come better in short small packages, which used to upset me because I was a big package and my mum was a small package.
But you never have to hem a pair of pants.
No, I just have to pull them down all the time.
So what I'm doing now is I'm applying some of the Marvy marker, which is dye-based ink.
We love these Marvy markers. They're just so useful, the brush markers.
And I'm applying it directly to the plastic, and that's because when this mixes with the diamond glaze, it creates a really, really interesting pattern. It won't, the marker will not dry on the plastic, but the diamond glaze will let it dry.
Lovely. Now, this is on the reverse of the side that you stamped,
This is on the reverse side.
Okay.
And I'm squeezing out some of the diamond glaze there, and I'm going to take my paintbrush, and you notice how it just kind of mixes.
This is nice.
Isn't this fun?
Diamond glaze gives such a lovely finish, doesn't it?
There we go.
Yeah.
And then take the tissue paper that came
with the... I knew you wouldn't waste it.
No, you don't want to waste that. You take the tissue paper, you crumple it up, lay it right down on top, and then that holds the diamond glaze and the ink so that you get all these nice little wrinkles.
Yes. It gives it a lot more texture.
Texture and depth.
Lovely.
And then finally, what I'm going to do is I take my plastic and I used one of these Krylon gold leaf pens, and I just applied the color directly in the center of the flower.
And that's on the front?
That's on the front side. Okay. And then to attach this piece, which is dry, it takes about a half an hour to an hour to dry.
Do you take the tissue paper off in the end
no.
when it's dry? You leave it on all the time?
Leave the tissue paper on, because otherwise you wouldn't have the wrinkles on there.
Now, other gold pens, of course, you'll find available for you if you check out all the w's.createandcraft.tv.
And then just put a little dot on the back
of
your plastic here, one in each corner, and then just set that right down on your card.
Okay.
And that is your finished card.
That is fantastic. And just look how easy that actually was to do. Several processes. But isn't it a beautiful card?